Hello, fellow collectors. And how about this fellow collector, Mark Buckingham, artist extraordinaire, and one of the top citizens of the UK London version, right? Now, usually I'm pestering him and right on top of him to buy stuff from him. But this morning he bought stuff from me. Like, show him what you got, Mark.
Okay, well, so I have this lovely Iron Man page drawn by Don Heck, inked by Chick Stone, from issue 29. It was the storyline about the big revolution that was happening that
In
Iron
South
Man
America, right?
Yeah, that Iron Man gets caught up in. I just really love the weight and the strength and the dynamic in this art. It's such a beautiful piece. So
And that's later Chick Stone stuff.
yeah. And then, being an artist myself, I always like to study the working processes of other creators, and there's nothing better than a master like John Buscema.
Nobody exemplified the process better than his preludes.
Exactly.
I used to buy these by the pile, like
Right.
he would be for $5-10 and then $20, and now they're $300-400 or whatever. But yeah, he did these layouts and the pacings for his jobs like that. So a lot of these exist, but they're very desirable. I like them.
I just really love the opportunity, like with this, with a lot of the Kirby pieces, Jack Kirby pieces I own are also, some of which I also brought from you, I love to study for the same reason. I'm seeing the raw artist at work in the lines and the expression. You can see the decision-making process clearly.
Now a lot
and
of those
I really love that.
side notes in that cursive writing, was that Stan or was that Jazz?
The notes around the side of the pages were all Jack.
Okay. There's always, there's people on both sides of that argument,
Right.
but whatever. I think they're Jack.
Well, I may be wrong, but my feeling is that
doing
it's
art
Jack.
the Marvel way, that Stan sort of would pace this thing out and write notes, but yeah.
I think as an artist, because I do it myself, when you're in the process of working through the storytelling, trying to pin down the narrative, speech balloons and aspects of it are clear in your mind, and you want to get those notes down so that other people are aware of what you're thinking when you're drawing it, so you help to clarify those points, especially in a case with the Marvel method, as it was back then, where you would return the art to the writer to then be able to dialogue the script. It's really helpful if the artist is explaining what they have in their mind as part of that process.
Did you know you were going to get a master class from Mark Buckingham? What time is it in London right now?
I have no idea, but I'm very tired.
And so early in the morning on Friday in America, but you flew over yesterday?
Last night.
Yeah, last night. Oh, that's so cool. So thank you so much for sharing your thoughts about these. These are just what you talked about. They're about storytelling and pacing and the thought process.
Yeah.
Because I don't have Iron Man on. You don't have Iron Man on this, but this is a the whole story turns on this because these are the bad guys and they kill kids.
Well, I mean, from my point of view, it's about studying the craft. So I'm less concerned about, does this have a big splash page of this key character on it? That's not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is the thought process that went into creating that bit of story.
That's so awesome.
Me too.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, Anthony.
And what else you got for me? I want to buy stuff from you now.
I'm sure I can find some
I'm
fabulous
Anthony from
pages.
Anthony's Comic Book Art here at Baltimore Comic Con with Mark Buckingham.